Thank you very much, Facetious. We're just sitting at International Aldergrove, Belfast. We're in a Ryanair 737, and I don't normally fly Boeing. And we are using freeware scenery from ADSparks. Flying down to Gatwick. I was going out alone, but I might have somebody to fly with me very shortly. So we might be able to delay takeoff if that's the case. But we are sitting cold and dark. There is not a thing going on the plane. We are connected to ground power, as you can see here. So we'll maybe get things sort of lit up here. Oh! Up the arse. Yo! Boom. So we'll have a wee quick run from left to right. That's all good. Good. All good. Turn everything up. What part are you from, Facetious? Thanks for the sub, by the way. So we're all good here. Run through quickly, just a wee quick look. Boom. I think we're going to be flying at 30. I don't know what our cruise is today. 37,000 feet. Boom. So we're going to go steady. We're going to go. We'll put our wing on, and because it's rain, we'll go where it'll go. And that'll do us for now. For a sec, we will have a look here.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Well, it wouldn't be secure yet because we haven't loaded people on. Uh, 122.8 is good, 2000 is good, and we're standby. Alrighty then. So we will get our IRSs aligned. And boom. So we are at Echo Golf Alpha. And we're going to Echo Golf Kilo. It's bucketing out of the heavens. We're gonna run, I think we're gonna use runway 25. And it'll be runway 25. There'll be no SID, so there won't. It'll be direct to Zibo, Lima, India, Sierra, Bravo, Oscar. And it'll be the top one. Galway, yes. Well, I'm up on the border between Tyrone and Armagh. Literally, we're a mile inside the Tyrone side of it. However, I'm good Armagh man. I was actually down in Kilkenny about a month ago. Flew down in a light aircraft. I fly light aircraft as well, so I'm a qualified pilot just to fly light aircraft. I'm not a commercial pilot, so I wing a lot of this. Yeah, Galway's nice. I'll have to go down to Galway sometime and drink loads of Guinness. I drink Guinness up here too, so it doesn't make a difference. But anyway, so Ringa, so Romeo, India, November, Golf, Alpha. And we're Quebec 39 for the airway. And November, Oscar, Mike, Sierra, Zulu. Mike, Sierra. It's not Zulu's uniform. I thought it was Zulu. And then uniform Quebec 4. policy Whiskey Alpha Lima, and then Uniform Lima 151. And that is to Kilo India Delta Lima India. Yeah, and then the Willow 3 Bravo. So we will activate that. We'll slip in here and we'll do our departure. I think we're going to do an ALS 26 on the Willow 3 Bravo, which is here. Boom. Astra, Limba, let me see. So basically, we have a look at the chart. Bring it over. So there's a Willow 3 Bravo. Mayfield, Holly, As, Kennett, Kidley. So we're coming into Kidley and then down 148 to the Midhurst VOR around the Willow, and then we'll be coming into 26, so we'll be heading around here. So if we look at here, so there's Willow, Mayfield. So I think with that in mind, I have to have a look at this. So we'll go with legs and we will have a look. Here we go, so stab it. We all look good. There's Kidley, Midhurst. I don't know if we need to do that or not. Yeah, we'll keep it there. In case we have to hold coming in. We're flying offline, so we won't have to hold, but unless we go online to allow for the other guy. So that looks good. Boom. So let's come off that again. So we're going to get some fuel on board. Get some people. So our fuel today is 6.5. 6.5, so let's go 6.6. Boom. Our payload is, and this is where I'm getting all my information here, by the way. Payload is 18.666. That's a bit freaky. 18.66, we'll just go 18.7. Zero fuel rate is 60.1. $66.7. These are takeoff weights, so the takeoff weight of 66.7, and then we have a takeoff center of gravity of 24.1. Yeah. Even I'm just a wee bit curious as to why we haven't aligned the IRSs, because we're on now. 2 minutes. Okay, no problem. Right, thought it would have been done by now, but so we're all sorted there. So our cruise today is 37,000. Blended. Gross rate is 66.7. And our plan fuel for the trip is taxis 100, so 2.9 tons. Cruise wind today is let me see, 28569. Outside air temperature up there is -56. Reserves 1.1. Cost index, we'll go for 100. Yeah, boom. So outside air temperature is the temperature's 14. So we'll be flat 5. Center of gravity is 24.1, and we are boom. 149 plus 20 is 169. We'll go with that. We're going to go up to 5,000 initially. Runway heading is 248. We'll keep it at that. So I think we'll do a pre-flight check. Just so parking brake is set, batteries are doors closed, standby bars closed, left center fuel pump is required. Boom, APU start. Okay, we'll probably could get the APU going. Let's see. One 017 is a good so we'll stick that in 1017, and we are 1017 plus 3 times, so Google light is on, cabin lights as required, external emergency lights, guard closed, passenger signs on. Hex, alright, okay, so we can fire up the APU, I think now. Get this fired up, and we'll take it from there.
From the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. On behalf of all the crew, welcome on board this flight. We expect to be departing on schedule today, and weather en route is looking pretty smooth. Shortly, the cabin crew will be showing you a safety demonstration. This is for your safety and for those around you, so please give them your full attention. Once again, you're very welcome on board.
Okay, item myself now, FMC set, transponder is set, Mach speed set, heading takeoff is set, initial altitude set, yaw damper. Window heat. Flight altitude sets. Landing altitude. Well, not with that. We are set right. Flight director is on. Nav. Nav. What do I want to do? Oh well. Minimum ref bar set, minimum set, altitude left, yeah, auto brake. Column video set doors will be closed maybe very shortly. So we can. So we are ready to push back and start.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
You most certainly will. Hope you played through the plane now. So we're all good, so I suppose we can get things going here. Better push brake. Request. So auto throttle.
Ground to cockpit. Codes driving up.
I think we're ready for a start.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Release parking brake.
Starting pushback and you may start engines.
Good start, Martin.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Lovely.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay.
Tow is disconnected. A bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Huh. Nice. Alex Vader Trim's happy there. Fight control for you. Thank you, call. Right. Clear to the right. Now, I'm not sure what the flight time. I think it's about 50 minutes, 55 minutes down, but we'll see. We'll do a round hour taxi. And we'll slip ourselves up to Alpha 1 and then we'll get it through a few more checks and then we're ready to go. Okay, let's run through it. So, parking brake is set. Fuel flow. Fuel pump's not made. Anti-ice or cabin lights required. Flight instruments check. Instruments. Alarm's not going to go first because we're going out to. So we will. What we'll do is we'll do head and select. Fine, take off that everyone is checked. Outcome is checked. Got long lights on, so let's go. Okay, so everything. So basically lights, camera, and then we'll do our action when we line up.
Approaching 2-5.
Check there's nothing coming in. Nope, we're alright.
On runway 25.
Lovely. Okay. Take off. Let's take a roll. Yeah, the runway. Too busy looking around now.
80 knots.
Check.
Rotate. Positive rate.
Yep.
$400.
Check. Hey Tina, sorry I missed you. I was a wee bit busy there, just trying to keep.
1,000.
So we'll go autopilot one, sure. Not day. We're good there, so we will take our heading around and we'll go directly as well. You'll be back in 2, awesome.
$1,000 to go.
No, we're just going to continue on head up. Up we go. No beating around the bush. Right up. And we'll go standard. So that's us on the way up, so we will have a look. Pause rate of climb gear up, auto brake, we're going to go off. as required. Lovely. It's lovely. Here we go. It's bumpy. We go level change. And there's passing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please continue to observe the fasten seatbelt sign until the captain has switched it off. We do recommend for your comfort and safety that you keep your seatbelt securely fastened throughout your flight. There is a call bell, reading light and fresh air vent in the panel just above your head, and we'd like to remind you that this is a strictly non-smoking flight and all toilets are fitted with smoke detectors. We invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy your flight with us.
Yes, I was muted there because the wee ones are killing each other in the room next door. Can you hear me now? Yeah, the two little ones are fighting there, so I muted the mic and then forgot that I muted the mic. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, I went down through the cabin and obviously I was talking to you, but you wouldn't have heard me because the mic wasn't going. There's the Isle of Man there. The Isle of Man. Isn't it? It is indeed. Look. Well, what's crack, girls? Big gin and tonic. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Apart from the grainy effect of the clouds. The grainy effect of the clouds is because this is an updated new weather stroke cloud texture engine, and it's the grains there in parts of it because clouds are 3D, but it really kills the performance in a lot of systems, so it's a compromise. But look at that there, isn't that unreal? Staying on. Any flight simming people popping in, well, if you're not flight simmers, you're going to be flight simmers now watching this. Zibo mod freeware, we departed from Aldergrove, which is ADSparks freeware as well. One of his first projects, which needs a bit of work done to it, going on his own words, but he's a very busy gentleman. He's just finished Glasgow, so I would recommend going to New York and getting that. But he's been away for 4 months now on a far away place, and he won't be back to January, so a bit annoying because he's really getting good at making airports. So we'll see. There may not be an update to Aldergrove this side of Christmas. But anyway, he's a big long to-do list. But this is Zibo. Zibo, I don't normally fly Boeing, I'm an Airbus man, but Airbus is playing up a wee bit, and I thought I'd try this, so I downloaded this today, and I love it. I'm going to get slapped in the wrist for saying that, but so there we go, we're still in the climb up. 20 minutes from engine start, and we are 13 minutes in the air. It is pretty mad. It is pretty mad. Thank you for my most recent subscribers as well. I've just literally doubled overnight thanks to the help of a very dear sister of mine. How fast are we travelling? So I'll give you my airspeed and I'll give you my ground speed. So the true airspeed is 437 knots, and the ground speed is 465. 467. We have a crosswind of 49 knots. So it's not exactly behind us pushing us, but you can see there's a difference in nearly 30 knots. So we're doing 470 now, as you can see over the ground, and so that's 470 knots. And I'll give you the conversion to mile. So we're doing 540 mile an hour. There's flight level 300. Boom. 7,000 to go. We have 370 programmed into our pressure, which is good. Let me see. On the way down, we're going to go on LS DME for 26 left, and it is, let me see, elevation, runway elevation 7, so we'll just go about 50 feet and we'll get rid of that. So that's fine. Minimum safe altitude around the area is 2,300, but we're coming in from the north west, so 22, and we're coming around looping, so as long as we don't go below 2,200 we're fine. And we will be picking up the platform. Actually, do you know what, boom, we need to go back and we need to go, so this is our platform here, so platform is 2,000, you know, but anyway. Well, hello Faceplant. When are we taking off? We've took off. Sorry, let me see. We're already in the air. We've just basically coasted out and we were southeast of the Isle of Man. So we're kinda, oh, hello. We're just sitting here beside this young lady here on her lap. Let's get back into the flight deck. So yeah, thanks for the follow. But we are in the air and we are literally climbing through flight level 330, which is 33,000 feet. We're going to flight level 370, 37,000 feet, and we're hopefully going to be there very shortly, and it'll be time literally to come down. Literally within 2 minutes of being level we'll come down again. We're in the air 16 minutes in the air, and engine start is 24 minutes. So yeah, into Gatwick, flying down to Gatwick. Have fun, thank you very much. And you've got to go back to work, Tina. Thank you very much. I'll hopefully see you soon. Don't work too hard. I'm back in tomorrow night. Yeah, well, this flight is going to be another 30 minutes, 35 minutes, and then that'll do me for today. Had a load of stuff to fix in the sim and stuff, so yeah, 30 minutes more I think. I might have an ETE here. Let's just say cruise, we're still coming up. Anyway, if we slip down, we'll just leave it, Anyway, yeah, 30 minutes or so. We're starting to coast in, so there's the coast of Liverpool. Definitely call back in if you're only 2 patients to see. Although you mightn't get them done in 30 minutes, but we'll see. So this is coasting in, we're direct Wallasey VOR. And there's the Wallasey VOR here. There's the top of the descent. Let me get rid of one of these and see what we're doing. There you go. Nearly time to level off. So we're currently doing 490 knots over the ground, so some 560 miles an hour.
Thousand to go.
Check. So there we go, so we're starting to come in now, let me see. So some Oh, we're turning. Why are we turning? Whee! It's pretty smooth so far. It's not very bumpy, which is very good. So we're in a cruise here. So we haven't leveled off. We're leveled off. So the announcement.
Feel free to move around the cabin, but we do ask if you are in your seat that you do keep your seatbelt loosely fastened in case we do experience any unexpected turbulence. Otherwise, invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
The announcement to the PAX. I think we have, like, we're 7 miles from Wallasey, and then our top of descent's just to the north of Gipad, which means we're starting to come back down again. Which is pretty good. Will do, Captain. So I have to say, just the clouds in the sim are there's a little grainy, blurry effect you can see there. Now the blurry effect is what I'm using to keep my frames good. So it'll blur, do you see up here, it'll blur this bit here out, so I really have good frames, so don't get stutters. But there's the land. The grainy effect, I don't know if you can notice it, just is to save performance, and hopefully that will be fixed in due course by X and Vero weather. But yeah, it's still pretty good. We're cruising at Mach 7.7. And I think that's a bit slow, so I might actually just speed that up. Oh yes, drop her down a wee cog and pick her up. Oh, open them engines out. There we go, 16 valve penny poke. We'll get ourselves over 500 knots over the ground, which will be pretty good. So we're going to look at the weather. I have it written down in Gatwick. So the weather in Gatwick, winds are 210 at 7. That's changed a little bit. So 210 at 7 knots. Verbal 180 to 260, I think that is. 180 verbal to 260. Visibility is good. And a few clouds, 4,000. And temperature's 21, dew point is 10, QNH is 1026. So higher pressure down here than there is back home. So that's the crack. Common, what's it with common? Let's have a look. Tough. Tempo, okay. 400, fog. Okay, right, we'll not have to worry about that. So yeah, we'll be landing on the 26 left at Gatwick. Flight plan has us a flight time of 1 hour and 4 minutes. We are already in the air 23 minutes. I don't think we're going to be as slow as that. I think we're going to get on the ground in under an hour, but we'll see. So we're in the cruise and we have top of descent is 25 nautical miles, and then it's time to come down. Why do we look at the star, the Willow 3 Bravo coming in here? So we'll be coming in from Kidley. We'll be leaving Kidley, going to the Midhurst VOR. We'll be leaving it out to Holly, and it'll bring us round to Willow, and we'll probably do a 360 to lose some height, and then we'll be coming round here then, and this is what we'll be doing. So we'll be coming round in here to the Mayfield VOR, and then we'll be entering a left base for runway 26 left, which will be no problem at all. Our final course is 254, so we'll put that in now. Sorry, 258. 258. So we'll get all that done now, and our ILS is 110.9er. So 110.9er is in there. Is it in there as well? You can hardly see with the sun reflecting off that. 110.9er. Touché. So that's that done. So if we talk about it, it's a Cat 3. We'll not need that, but the minimums will be 50, I presume. Or is it? Yes, RBR 75, Cat 3 Alpha, 50 decision height. Stick that into the radio now. We don't need a Cat 3 for this. We could probably go with the Cat 2, but we'll leave it at that. So our platform's 2000. 110.9ers there, 258s there, and then with 4 DMEM out, India Whiskey Whiskey, we will be 1520, 4 DME here. So that's an altitude check on the way down. Airport elevation is 203. Gonna go there. Transition 6000. Displace threshold. Comms. Okay. Missed approach. Climb straight ahead until passing 2000 or 1 mile. India Whiskey Whiskey inbound, which is rows later, and then turn left onto heading 178, and then as directed. I presume we'll just bring ourselves round or down and left for another attempt at it. Yes, and we will be parking, so we'll be coming in here, and let's hope we can maybe get off by Echo, and then we'll come up and either come the whole way up to 6 right, up Papa and down November and park. Right, so let's go back into the willow. So that's us. Altitude constraints on the way down. There's nothing. Let me see. Willow 3. So as long as we're SLP 250 knots or less by the SLP. So Midhurst. Let me see. When mid VOR is unserviceable, the route will be to Astra. Okay. So Willow 3. So 200 by. Flight level 200 by Disset and flight level 150 by Kidley. So let's see if that's programmed. And we need to come down. So let's go to 200 first. Down we come. So Kidley is, there you go, that's there, so that's fine. We're going to come down with no time. So we're starting to come down. We departed Aldergrove 28 minutes in the air, and we're already starting to come down for landing into Gatwick. Oh, look at the view, folks. It's not just unreal. we're good down to flight level 100. It does indeed, Faceman. Time certainly flies. We're certainly flying along here at 500 knots over the ground. We didn't even bother the weather radar, but we don't really need it because there's nothing really worth talking about, although there is weather coming in. We just need to keep an eye we don't overspeed, because we are literally, there's 503 on the descent here, so we just need to keep a wee eye on this. So we don't overspeed. Maybe we'll give the passengers a wee shout out that we're on our way down to London, half an hour or maybe 20 minutes.
Good at our destination. We'll be touching down in less than 30 minutes, so do make your way back to your seats. Thanks for choosing to fly with us today, and it's been a pleasure having you on board.
It has been a pleasure to have you all on board. Descent flight level 150, Ryanair 19er Juliet Papa, minimum. been a pretty smooth descent really, nothing really bumpy about it. Winds are a bit variable down at Gatwick, so it might be a wee bit of a don't you okay, I thought it was going to crash the sim there. So it might be a little bit bumpy in the way in, but we'll see. You don't often see me in the Boeing now, that's for sure. Oh, there's a wee I spoke too soon. Let's stick the seatbelts on. A bit of turbulence. Spoke too soon. Yeah, it was a bit weird now. Well, we're alright. We'll put the seatbelts on, we'll just keep them on. It's very busy in around Gatwick and the south of London Heathrow. I may try and cut out this loop at Willow. Next constraint's 4,000 at Willow.
Thousand to go.
$1,000 to go, but we're going to go on ahead down there. Well, young Danielson, the Joker, it is going incredibly well. I'm in the tractor here, flying away. We've got airbacks going, got a wee bit of turbulence there, but yeah, it's all pretty, all going pretty well. I just asked this young lady here, is the flight going well for you? Yep, thanks very much. I'm just wondering, is it going to hold me at level 100 here? I think it is, until we get down to see what the crack is there with that now. Keeping alright, Daniel? I still haven't got that wheel set up yet because I'm useless. I think we might get rid of that willow. I think we'll get rid of willow. But we'll see. Still motoring along rightly. 40 minutes flight time so far. It's all going to happen now, folks. I was just saying it was a pretty smooth flight, and then we got a bit of turbulence around flight level 200-ish. Now we're back in the smooth air again. The winds are variable at ground level, so it'll be interesting arrival, but we'll see how it goes. I think the airport's out here somewhere. Where's there? Oh, there are. That's what's coming down now. Gatwick, and there's London Heathrow. I think it's London Heathrow. H1026. What a brick 2. You getting a wee bit shaky? speed, I'm seeing coming in, which is good. So with that in mind, we can go and head down. I don't want to go around Willow, do you know that? So we'll speed this up a wee bit. I don't really want to come and do a circle the whole point. It's not, I'm not flying online, so there's no issue. Well, we're still flying, we're getting into a wee bit of cloud here. I cut one of the waypoints out because it was bringing us on a, it's kind of like semi-hold just for losing altitude, but we'll come on head down here and we'll cut it out. Oh, there's a wee bit bumpy. Up near these clouds, getting a wee bit bumpy. There we go, so there's flight level 100. Seatbelts are already on for the turbulence that we've got, and we just kept them on. That's really it. We can go through our approach checklist. Altimeter we will do now in a minute. We're not going down to the, in fact we'll just go on and head down to getting a wee bit bumpy. Have a wee look at the wing flex. Whee! It's getting bumpy. That's a variety of flaps, okay.
Captain crew, seats for landing, please.
Oh, don't you dare. I really thought it was going to crash the sim there. It gets very, very hard and frames down around this part of the woods. So we are 1026. Lovely. go execute that. Lovely. Oh, we're laughing now. We are laughing. What temperatures? 21. Hot down here. I think we'll leave the anti-ice off. That's view 4000, so we're just going through these bits here now. Just watching the speed, just that is unreal, look at that.
Thousand to go.
Checked. Runner 1 energy to Papa descend 3000 feet on a 1026.
Thousand to go.
Checked. By heading 355. Cleared ALS approach 26 left. Is it? Don't get scared now. What the
Thousand to go. $2,500.
This is just nuts. Here. Absolutely nuts. $10 mile out. 8 mile out. $160 to 4. These are the go around altitude for one is 3,000. When I turn lights on, landing gear down, autopilot off required, all thrust knobs required. So I think what we can do here is take the plane ourselves.
1,000. 1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Landing. The airport looks funny. Well, I haven't landed here in a while. Next plane, I hope it's not messed up, but we'll see.
Approaching 26 left.
Check out variable wind.
500.
Check.
400. 300.
Light slow. Light slow.
200.
Light slow.
Bit low.
Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow.
100.
Light slow. Light slow.
50. Minimums. 40. 30. 20. 10.
No, that's beeping there, but
80 knots.
Feet remaining.
oh, we'll go up to the next one.
Thank you for flying Ryanair. Last year, over 90%.
Last year over 90%. Oh. There we go, we're down. We are down. Do. minutes in there. Music going on in the background. Man. Well, there's the runway. Thank you very much. Faceplan. It was alright. I don't know what the rate or anything was. The rate probably went up on your screen, but I don't know what it was. It was a wee bit. It was actually. You got a bit of sync coming in there, but I don't know. If the rate was under 250 or 300, I'd be happy enough. I'll find out in a minute. So let's get this clock here and stop it. So an hour, 1 hour minutes. So we're 3 minutes ahead of schedule. We're just going to go down the runway. This is 26 right. We don't use it. And then we'll come off at Charlie, and we'll go up to Juliet. We'll go Papa, and then to Juliet.
Right.
It's gone. Music in the background. So yeah. Well, there we go. Well, thanks for joining us. Anybody that popped in, Faceplan, thank you very much. Daniel, Tina, and anybody else that popped in. Facetious popped in as well. I think we can do a wee. Yeah, well, that's the announcement all done. So I forgot to put our strobes on the runway. Rid of all that, we don't need it. Oh well. Yeah, so we're just going to slip in here and park up somewhere. I think we're going to come up and come off at Charlie, which I believe is this next one here. Or is that Romeo? No, we're going to keep on up right up to Charlie. That's Quebec there. So the APU is up and running. Well, I suppose we could slip on to Juliet here, couldn't we? November. There's the company. See if we can slip. slip in there. 2-4 is it? Yeah, we'll slip in 2-4. Let's get rid of the taxi light. I don't know if them jetways work or not. Lovely. Boom. APU is good. Bleed. Everything there is fantastic. Let's get the engines off. Keep that's opened. There we go, jetway coming in. Jetway is coming in. So this good. I suppose we could have got rid of the probe heat a lot sooner. Not to worry, we're going to get rid of everything here. I'm going to go from left, right, boom. Okay, good. Yes, appropriate switch and oil brake off. Yeah, everything's good. Burn rate set, engine full, controllers off. Burn contact stop, square operations required. Passenger signs, APU bleed are on. Is good. Anti-collision light will be off. Fuel pumps off. Left on the ice off. Head pumps off. Isolation valve open. Brake directors off. I've already done that. Yep. Stern lights as required, doors open. There we go, and we are good. And what we could do here is, yeah. So there we go. There we go, folks. And we'll complete that flight. And then what we'll do is we'll just and we can just zoom off everything. We're on ground power. Well, thanks very much for popping in, anybody that popped in, and thank you to all my new subscribers, and hopefully I'll get the stream a wee bit more boarding off. Well, boarding off, yes. So there we go. Yeah, so everybody's deboarding now, and they're in hoovering away at the back. But take it easy, and until the next time, I will see you all pretty soon. Bye bye.